Kyiv, the capital of Ukraine. By the greetings from TARAS SHEVCHENKO Park on the downtown of city of Kyiv, just near the red building of Kyiv National University. I'm in a park, evening time, today June 18, 2024. Okay, I will be walking around, coming to the red building of Kyiv National University, and we'll tell you more what's going on here and now at the present time. I'll show you a little bit around. Some music is coming on for the cafeteriums. I'm coming closely to the monument to TARAS SHEVCHENKO. We're gonna watch a little bit for flowers nearby. So there are some flowers near TARAS SHEVCHENKO monument. So I'll show you flowers and show you TARAS SHEVCHENKO National University. It's the red building of Kyiv National University. TARAS SHEVCHENKO Kyiv National University. I'm near the monument to TARAS SHEVCHENKO, so I'm in a place with a grass just in front of the red building of Kyiv National University. Some music is coming from the place with some cafeteriums. Here a little bit quiet place. I can come a little bit outside to talk about entomology. It was a pretty hot day, over 30 degrees Celsius, so daytime was probably impossible to take a video. It was so hot, nearly 100 Fahrenheit daytime. some people with dogs here, with lovely small pets, so that's why it's slightly noisy. Funny barking. I'm coming closer to the university. Watch for some flowers or forget-me-not. Not so many people as usual, by the way, because of many reasons. The main reason is situation in Ukraine, Russia and Ukrainian war. So not many people are walking around as travelers and as students. Students, we have now their final examinations and to receive their diplomas. Some students are still finishing their university education. Hello, hello my dear friends. Finally I found the place to stop after walking in the park. So you have recognized the place, TARAS SHEVCHENKO Park, and my favorite place for some stories near TARAS SHEVCHENKO Kyiv National University. So this is the entrance to TARAS SHEVCHENKO Kyiv National University. So quite a central place in Kiev, in downtown city of Kyiv. And finally we can talk a little bit about science, about entomology and about insects. My channel is devoted to entomology, science about insects, and is devoted to insects, including different insects like beetles, bees, dragonflies, moths, butterflies, honeybees as well, and to beekeeping as well. About beekeeping I showed not so many videos this time because it needs to come to beekeeping farm and I have no time to visit these places at the present moment, and I don't have my beekeeping farm, my private beekeeping farm, because I'm visiting as a colleague, as a friend of Beekeeper. What we can talk about insects? I'm showing some insects on my YouTube translations and video translations. Yes, and I wanted to release some beetles because today I did a video about seed beetles of a family Curculionidae, about seed beetles and rain beetles. I showed two different species. One species was Bruchina beetle, and it was Megabruchidius dorsalis. Megabruchidius dorsalis. I have quite many of them in my stock because they are emerging from pods. So that's why I have opportunity to release them pretty freely, despite their invasive species. It's already accepted by local fauna, even some parasitoids are coming. And you can watch these beetles, seed beetles, on my channel. Yes, these seed beetles are sitting here and they are coming out. You have recognized, they are flying very quickly. And these seed beetles were named Megabruchidius dorsalis. Megabruchidius dorsalis. Very big beetle. The name is Megabruchidius. Twice, maybe 3 times or 4 times bigger than bean beetle, Acanthus subtactus. Hello monolithic. What country are you from, Monolithic? What is country of China? So this species is named Megabruchidius dorsalis, Bruchine, which is developing on honey locust tree. I don't have honey locust tree nearby, but beetles can search for it and can find it in botanical garden, in Hrishko botanical garden nearby. Beetles we have a size about 5 millimeters, males and females, quite a lot of them. I guess more than 20 specimens I have in this box. And we are flying very well. Monolithic from Canada, my pleasure. And Xena, what country are you from? So I'm not sure that this Megabruchidius dorsalis is distributed in Canada, but it's already a very common species in Europe. But it's invasive species which came occasionally to Ukraine, not with special purpose, but just with seeds of some beans, maybe with Lydicia from another areas. Lydicia, this is a plant with huge pods. I can make video nearby, near trees, maybe in botanical garden. When I visit botanical garden, I show you Lydicia tree with big pods. Now these pods are green, but still very big, maybe 20-30 centimeters size. But beetles, they're searching for dry beans. They're not developing in green beans, they're developing in dry seeds. So they're stock pests, we can say, but Lydicia is not food, so that's why we're not damaging any food. These beetles were just not voracious, not pests, but nevertheless they're invasive because they're spreading very well, flying very well, and spreading to another areas, and they belong to family Curculanidae now, subfamily Bruchine. Hello Xenach from Nikolaev, right, my pleasure. Be strong, stand with Ukraine. Be strong in Nikolaev. Nikolaev is located quite closely to the front line of you, with our unfriendly enemies, which are trying to destroy our country. You know which unfriendly country I mean, Russia, because now we're in the Russian-Ukraine war. It's peaceful time in Kyiv at the present moment, but from time to time we have air alert signals, air alert sirens, quite disgusting. And also we have switching off electricity. Today we had switching off electricity for 4 hours in my job place. Our institute was off electricity for 4 hours. Later it was switched on 6 p.m. A little bit too late, but I had opportunity to make some of my job because my room just in front of the window, and it was very good light after from the sunshine. Be strong in Nikolaev. If someone is watching us from abroad, I'm claiming stand with Ukraine and support Ukraine, because Ukraine is in trouble, because we are fighting with very unfriendly country which is trying to destroy our independence. You know, Russia is trying to destroy independence of Ukraine, and our military forces are standing strong to protect our citizens against our enemies, by the way. It's strange to tell about it, but it's really strange. Much better to show beetles, but you know, life is strange to the present time. You can hear some voice of some starlings. I guess some birds are singing their song somewhere on trees. because they already had their progeny. And my beetles are flying away. What beetles are the next? Another beetles which I showed today they were beetles of genus Cytophilus from the same family Curculionidae. Cytophilus. These are weevils. Cytophilus beetles are dangerous pests, and I showed them in a cage. I showed them in petri dish, the same as these beetles, but I do not try to release them because Cytophilus is pest, so it's better to keep it away from the stock market. I put some paper inside, so keep beetles calmer. I also showed some beetles, Scarabidae family in my another videos which I did evening time. Scarabidae beetles belonging to family Scarabidae, scarab beetles. They were big, so they were much bigger than this one. Bruchida small. You can easily collect bean beetles. You can buy bean beetles with beans somewhere in a flea market. Usually I'm buying bean beetles with beans, but now I don't have a collection. I bought some beans, but I didn't get some beetles this time. So that's why I'm using this one just for education to show beetles. And I have them more in my stock because I have many pods of this honey locust tree, Lidicia triacanthus. If you have Lidicia triacanthus, even in Nikolaev or in Canada, you can search for some beetles which can infest pods and which can eat some seeds of Lidicia with English name honey locust tree. Big huge tree with huge pods and with some seeds inside. And in evening time, not in evening time, in autumn time, all these trees we have no leaves, but we have huge pods of brown color. Now these pods are green. So the second beetle I showed, Cytophilus, I showed it in a petri dish. I showed maybe 300 or 400 individuals in one petri dish because grain weevils and rice weevils were very small, 2 millimeter size. So they were crawling, they were swarming inside petri dish, and it's a great fun. So if you're interested in Cytophilus, who is this? You can search for my translation chapter, translation folder on my channel. In translation folder there are several new translations with different beetles, with Bruchina beetles, with Scarabidae beetles, with Cytophilus beetles as well. So these are beetles which are coming at the present moment. When I will be going back home evening time, just about 9 p.m. Some scarab beetles are flying around the ground, and I have a small net for collecting, and I have a box for collecting. Maybe I can show some scarab beetles which are named Anoxia pilosa and Amphimallon in my next video as well. These are June beetles. They are called June beetle. Do you have June beetles in your area? Write in comments. What actually some people are watching us but didn't write what country are you coming from. Oh, I see some birds nearby. Just a minute. I can show you the bird. Ah, disappeared. Some of these starlings were making noise, some nice sounds. Who is coming from another country? Sinas is from Nikolai, from Ukraine. And who is coming from another country? Write in comments here. Who is from another country? It's a great pleasure to communicate. Monolithic, which insects do you like? For instance, I'm specializing on Hymenoptera, And what is your favorite group? Usually entomologists are just not the special ecologists, so we do not collect all beetles, butterflies, moths, dragonflies, everything else. Only in some cases. Professional entomologists are specializing in particular group like Coleoptera, Hymenoptera, Hymenoptera, or Diptera. I can show you just this funny bird. One funny bird is coming. Yes, one bird was jumping here. Just disappeared. I'm pleased to sit here after my job in a quiet place without air siren, by the way. Because when I'm visiting this place evening time, sometimes we have air siren, and it needs at least, and it means that unfriendly country, this enemy country, just use some aircrafts with possibility of missiles attack. So that's why it's time. Air siren, this is a sign to go to the shelter, or to be careful at least. If no shelter, try to be careful. Try to be near the shelter, by the way. So that's a strange situation at the present time. We are living on already more than two years. That is quite strange. Nevertheless, we have some opportunities to go to our job. And I'm studying entomology. I'm continuing to study my parasitic wasps. I'm watching my wasp under the microscope. I'm making preparations. I'm making some dissections under the microscope to study morphology of my insects, my tiny parasitoids with size 0.5 millimeter. So I'm dissecting some Trichorama because I'm studying family Trichorhamatidae and some other families of calcid wasps, small parasitic wasps, which are parasitoid of another insects and some other invertebrates. And I'm showing them from time to time under the microscope for my YouTube channel. And also I'm talking about some other insects and some other animals on my YouTube channel for outreach activity. To tell more about some insects, about invertebrates, just for public who are not biologists, who are not familiar with insects, who are not watching under the microscope and who has no possibility to study English literature, because I can read English literature freely, so I can tell some news from English literature. If you are interested in particular subjects from news, write in comments which subjects can be interesting for you, which subjects can be reviewed, for instance, from the literature. About parasitoids, about beetles, about butterflies or moths. So far so good. Noise of music is still coming on in the background somewhere from this place. So, and it's a great pleasure to show you some people who is walking around on my background. So this making a little bit relaxing my video, because I'm not working with walkie-talkie with my camera, but I'm sitting and people are walking around, so you can watch them freely on my video. Sometimes in the background with dogs, young people with their pets or with children as well. Thank you for coming to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to press like. Did you subscribe to my channel? Not yet? Welcome to subscribe. And if you are interested in Ukraine, in insects, in entomology, you can also be my sponsor. Not my sponsor, sponsor of my channel. So because this is some kind of feedback of my videos, because I have a huge amount of videos from different places, from different countries. Just it needs to come to my channel and to type either my name or just the subject which are you interested in, and you can find a lot of interesting videos about different insects, different countries, and also some different interviews with biologists, with entomologists, with zoologists, which are deposited on my channel. You're going to see some reviews of literature. You're going to see some reviews of grant making activities. For instance, next my video will be very soon on this weekend about grants, how to receive grant, how to receive, where to receive grants, how to apply for stipendium, how to receive grants for scientific study. This is quite interesting and important subject for students, for PhD students, for college students. Where to find the grants abroad, somewhere abroad, or maybe not abroad. How to do it? What do you do for that? What do you need to do? And what country is favorable for application for grants, for scientific study in entomology, in zoology, in ornithology, in biology. We will discuss it on this weekend very soon. Some of this video and others in Russian, English languages, and also in Ukrainian language, in 3 different languages. You can find on my channel, and so don't forget to subscribe. And as I said, if you like to be sponsor, visit my Patreon page or visit first page of YouTube with bottom, which is written sponsorship, to become sponsor. I really appreciate it. So you will be sponsor, and I will thank you very much to you in my future videos, in my new streams as well. And you can be the first who can watch new videos, who can watch new streams, or also you can write about your interest and write about new subjects for new videos and streams. Thank you for coming in. I'm pleased to show you part of Ukraine, part of Kyiv, in TARAS SHEVCHENKO Park. Peaceful place at the present moment, despite sometimes no peaceful place anyway, just in Ukraine, unfortunately. Nevertheless, we need to live in the moment, so that's why it's peaceful now, and I'm pleased to talk with you. Subscribe, press like, write your comments, visit my Patreon page, and don't forget, new video are coming very soon. I'm Viktor Fursov, research entomologist from Kyiv, the sea capital of Ukraine. I'm working in the Institute of Zoology, National Academy of Sciences, and my channel is devoted to entomology, science about insects. My channel devoted to the nature and Kyiv. And always new questions, comments, and provocative questions are welcome. Thank you for watching. Good luck. See you soon on my channel. Bye bye.